So it would have been easy for me to just go ahead and say that this gun is the new best gun in the game, that this thing is insane, this got patched, this got buffed, this is the new best gun, and all these different fucking claims. But at the end of the day, me and Ganola just did a good hour or two of testing every single new gun that was supposedly buffed and some that were supposedly nerfed. And I went through and I have all this different data, and I'll put it in the background and all these different tests and stuff. And they do matter because they're basically leading me to this conclusion that I'm going to make a video about. But when it comes down to really is the fact that Vonderhaar and just Treyarch in general, I think that they actually like perfected gun balance in the way that every gun is almost the same. Here's the thing, every single gun in this game is good at some point in some sort of situation. For example, an M8, if there's a guy standing perfectly still across the map, you're gonna fucking melt him, and that burst is gonna come out in 2 seconds, melt the shit out of him, he has no chance. However, if that guy sees you, he starts strafing back and forth, only parts of your bursts are going to hit, and it's just not going to be good. If you have an ICR, you can move and lock on, you can control the times in which you shoot and bullets come out of the gun, and it would be better in that situation. The M8 and ICR have the same exact damage, range, everything. A lot of these guns are just so similar. I even put up some fucking graphs and charts and stuff on a piece of paper, trying to go through everything and determine what's actually the best gun in the game for each class. And to be honest with you, I cannot do that just because there's so many different situations that you can get put in, and certain guns are just better in certain situations. There's no choosing one best gun. However, certain situations will occur more than other situations, making one gun a little bit better for multi-purpose, if that makes any sense. What I mean by that is the ICR, that gun is going to help you in close range because it's decent at close range. Long range is the beast because you can absolutely destroy someone. However, if you're both standing still, you could get ripped by an M8, so that's also partly situational. If you're running into a room and it's like medium distance, the ICR is going to win over an M8 just because of the fact that it has a little bit faster of a rate of fire and you're not hesitant by the burst fire. And also you have a KN44, which even shoots faster than the ICR, and it's just crazy. So all these things don't matter at the end of the day because it's all situational. You're gonna have to play how you play with whatever gun you're going to use. You have to use the right gun for whatever you're trying to do. If you're trying to push a site, let's say A bomb on Fringe, where it's that really tight room, you're going to want to use an SMG. You may ask, what SMG? What's the best SMG? There's no way of saying what the best SMG is. I could tell you and argue that the Kuda is the best SMG just because of the 4-shot kill and the 5-shot kill range, and technically I would be right. However, you could argue that the Vesper is the best SMG because it absolutely melts at close range. Technically, you'd be right. We're both technically right. However, in that given situation, the Vesper would be better and more ideal as you're inside in a close environment where the Vesper is better. So, all this blammering, I know you guys don't give a fuck about all the complicated stuff, but it's kind of important to understand the overall conclusion that there's really no way of telling what the best gun in the game is. And I really wish I could have done that. I could have made a video being like, oh, this is the best gun in the game. And there's going to be guns that shine more than others just because they occur in a wider variety of situations. But there's really no saying in which gun is the best. So I thought I would clear that up. This patch has been fucking crazy. There's a lot of shit that changed. So many different guns are better, and I'm pretty happy to say before I conclude everything, the Weevil definitely got better. The Weevil is actually competitive now. The Kuda is definitely competitive now. The VMP is about the same where it was before. The Pharaoh, about the same where it was before. The Razorback, about the same where it was before. The Razorback is actually exactly the same as the Kuda, except for the fact that the Razorback has less recoil, but at the same time, the iron sights aren't as good as the Kuda, so it's kind of a give or take. You see, Treyarch did such a good job in balancing this game, and you know, all these guns at the end of the day, like I said, all fucking situational. The KN44 got a humongous buff. That thing is excellent. The ICR, massive buff, excellent gun. Man of War is about the same. HVK is about the same. XR2 is about the same. Shiva and M8 are about the same as well. So, what new guns should you go and be on the lookout for? Well, the Vesper isn't as good as it used to be, just because of the fact that the recoil was massively increased, as well as the Weevil was a lot better. Kuda, be on the lookout for those guns. Two major SMGs that are definitely competitive now. And in the AR category, you got the KN44 and the ICR, which I think is awesome because we never had an awesome automatic weapon in this game. It's always been between the XR2 as well as the M8 and in the AR category anyway. We've just had burst weapons in that category, so I'm happy with this, man. We've got fucking excellent gun balance. We got great weapon variety, and I was just going on a rant, or not a rant, but praising Black Ops 3 about this the other day, talking about how I fucking love the weapon variety in this game, and it just got better with this new patch. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, remember to leave a like rating, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.